The main benefits, I think, it's having someone knowing more than one recipe for doing something specific. Of course, for me and my team, it saves a lot of time. Having these experts that could bring solutions for our challenges. So I was a bit scared to start working with a consultancy company because we are used to do everything in-house. They have like amazing async collaboration via tickets that we don't like. And most important is because they are really listening to our needs and trying to understand how do we work internally. Yeah, they are they are amazing. I'm Silvia, a technical innovation coach at Adormi Tech. I am born and raised in Transylvania. I moved to Bucharest to study math and computer science. I blend my expertise to create winning combinations for teams, projects, and organizations. Adormi is a company founded in 2011 in the USA. One important thing to mention about Adormi is that it was the first intimate apparel brand with a B Corp certification in the US. Adormi has offices in New York, Paris, and Bucharest. Here in the Bucharest office, we have the larger part of the Adormi Tech team. The Adormi Tech team is creating, crafting the perfect software and technological solutions for our business areas. We are a scaling agile organizations formed by small self-organized teams with a lot of agile practices and processes. One of the main projects during the 7 years with Adormi in my team was the Agile transformation. My role and my day-to-day tasks are around creating a mindset and a culture of technical excellence and innovation. We had the on-prem version of Atlassian, the server version, where Atlassian didn't provide support anymore. So we were like urged to migrate to another version of Atlassian. Every time we were searching for an answer, the answer was yes, we have this functionality, but for Jira Cloud or for Conference Cloud. So it was kind of the moment to move on. Things didn't go by the book because we started to collaborate with Alex to plan the migration, to see what are the steps, what we should communicate internally for having a smooth migration. And during that time, the data center where we were hosting our Jira instance suffered an accident, or like a real accident, and our Jira instance was down for a few weeks. So you can imagine like all the teams that had all the work planned in Jira were like, okay, what was on our sprint, what's next, let's replan everything. Luckily us, we had a backup, and we managed to take out all the data that we had in this backup with Alex, and we changed all the approach of by the book migration. So we had to export CSV files and import them in the new empty cloud instance and recreate all our projects or our boards. And of course we did this because we didn't have the choice to wait for the data recovery. So we couldn't have the 14 teams blocked in their day-to-day tasks without having the tracking tool that they are using day by day. Months later, when we recovered the data, Alex came back to help us to synchronize everything, things that we didn't have on our backup, like I don't know, tickets, attachments, or comments. So we synchronized everything and and went back to normal. It was basically all the features that we were missing, especially the Jira advanced roadmap feature. How can we customize the tool without creating unnecessary steps in our processes? How can you have the right flexibility to scale? And for this, of course, we needed some objectives eyes to help us with all these best practices when, Google and ChatGPT or Atlassian documentation are not helping enough. My goal was to have one tool that fits all the needs, all the project management needs. You could have a tool where you have the roadmap, you could have a tool where you are crafting the product strategy, you can have another tool for your OKRs, and you can have another tool for the sprints or Kanban boards or whatever the team is using, methodology the team is using inside the team. So my dream was to have everything in one place and map strategies with roadmaps, with objectives, and with the delivery work. And I think Jira Cloud managed to do that. During the migration phase, they were amazing. For me, the Atlassian admin part, it's very complicated, very complex. I used to joke with my colleagues that you need a PhD in Atlassian to know how to administrate all that suite, and yeah, they are coming with all this knowledge and experience, and seems so easy when you have someone to ask for a solution. Instead, I don't know, staying for days searching for an answer online and trying by yourself to do something. Yeah, they are they are amazing. Let me tell you a bit about us and about our culture. So I was a bit scared to start working with a consultancy company because we are used to do everything in-house. Here in Adormitech, most of our colleagues have more than 5 years in Adormi, so our retention is very high. We have a culture based on a lot of collaboration and face-to-face communication. So it was very hard for me and my team to get along with a consultancy company who would ask us to raise a ticket if we need something. And when we first met with Alex and the team, we got along and we had very productive conversations. We had a chemistry. He was very open to know us, to come to our office, to have a coffee, and the most important, amazing thing is that he was very open to have his own Adormi account. So he is a member on our Slack channel, and we are collaborate with him like with any other colleague in the organization. For example, when we started to use advanced Jira roadmaps, Mihai did a demo with us, stayed a bit with us to understand how do we map our objectives, what is a Jira project for us. They really heard us and tried to come up with a solution that didn't change too much our way of working. If you want to change the way people are transferring knowledge in the organization, you have a lot of things to take in consideration. We started to talk about the tool, Confluence, which is Confluence, and then we started to talk a lot about what it's a knowledge management platform. I think this kind of approach was very appreciated because we didn't talk anymore about the tool, so the solution could be Confluence or not. She was like not an Atlassian consultant, it was more like a part of this transformation team. Especially my team is very happy with collaborating with Yuri. I think he's the only team member we didn't know in person. They have like amazing async collaboration via tickets that we don't like. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys, and keep up the great work.